お嬢様。
Hello my lords and ladies, Joe here. When you are given advice about Final Fantasy XIV, probably one of the most common suggestions is to skip the side quests. And for the most part, this is right. Out of the sea of yellow side quests, most only give you tidbits of lore with menial rewards. But this isn't the case for all of them. There are quite a few which have rewards that go beyond Allegan currency pieces and easily replaceable gear. From minions to mounts, titles to emotes, today I will go through the side quests in A Realm Reborn that are actually worth doing. Starting off, I'm going to tell you about the Mughal of all side quests, the post-Mughal side quest. This quest unlocks the ultra-secret hidden class of Carrier, where to level up, you need to deliver messages on behalf of the post-Mughal. Seriously though, these quests are an absolute treat, and they really help flesh out the world built up in A Realm Reborn. Not only that, but in this long quest line, you'll be getting a bunch of other rewards, so I'll be referring back to these quests a bunch throughout the video. To start this quest off, you first need to be level 50 and have completed the main scenario quest, The Ultimate Weapon. Then go to Mordana and talk to Kinthada to accept the quest of Errant Epistles. Moving on to emotes, there are 3 dances that you can get from side quests. For all these quests, you'll need to unlock airship travel by doing your respective city-state main scenario quest. Once that's out of the way, to unlock the step dance, go to Linsa Lominsa lower decks and speak to Dodozan to do the quest Good for What Ails You. For the harvest dance, go to New Gridania and speak to Errol to do the quest Saw That One Coming. And finally, go to Ul'dah at the Steps of Nald and speak to Pomolmin to do the quest Help Me, Lord of the Dance, to unlock the ball dance. Another emote to unlock is in Korthis Central Highlands. Talk to Malcolin to do the level 36 quest Toss Fit Workout to unlock the throw emote. Now you're ready for a snowball fight. Next, everyone's favorite collectibles, minions.
If you know me, you'll know how every time I see one of these anywhere, I have a meltdown.
Starting out with the Coral Kitten and the Wolf Pup. To unlock these, you'll need to go to Western La Nocia and speak to Scribuild to do the level 15 quest like Cats and Dogs. Completing this quest unlocks Curiosity Killed the Coral, which you can complete to get the Coral Kitten, and A Man's Best Friend for the Wolf Pup. If you go to the South Shroud to do the level 22 quest No Guts No Glory by speaking to Alphiliot, you will unlock the quest Occupational Hazards, which you can do by speaking to Yoone. Completing this quest gives you the Chigoe Larva minion. If you want to get the iconic Cactar minion, you first need to complete the level 46 main scenario quest, The Black Wolf's Ultimatum. Then go to the Waking Sands and speak to Wigstand to do the level 47 quest, Can't Do It Without You. After completing the quest, visit Hob in Southern Thalaland, who now has the quest Zombies Are People Too available, which has the Cactar cutting as a reward. By doing the post-Mughal questline, eventually you'll come across the quest Thwack-A-Mole, which gives you the mini-mole upon completion. It should also be noted that when you go to accept this quest, the deputy post-Mughal may have disappeared. To get him to reappear, you have to go to Central Shroud and accept Marciti's 3-quest questline, beginning with Fungal Frolic. There are even side quests that give you mounts, one which you can unlock by completing the level 30 Conjurer job quest, In Nature's Embrace. Once that is completed, you need to speak to Braya in Old Gridania as a Conjurer. Emphasis on Conjurer, not White Mage. To make the side quest, Unicorn Power available. Completing this will grant you the Unicorn Whistle, which allows you to summon the Unicorn Mount. The next quest, while isn't a mount itself, unlocks some actions for your Magitek armor mount. Have you noticed that some people are able to fire the Magitek cannon or the photon stream, but you can't? Well, that's because you need to do the quest Magic Technical Difficulties. To do this, of course, you need to unlock the Magitek armor mount by completing the level 50 main scenario quest, The Ultimate Weapon. Then, in Mordona, speak to Slathborn. And lastly, once you have all the ponies from all the A Realm Reborn Extreme Trials, Nightmare withstanding, go to Mordona and speak to the Wandering Minstrel to accept the quest A Legend for Legend. Completing this quest gives you the Kirin 5, which allows you to summon the Kirin mount, and the title Tamer of Steeds. Now for the title enthusiasts. First, we have the Postman Postwoman titles. To receive this, you simply need to complete the first previously mentioned Post-Mughal quest of Errant Epistles. Also, by completing the final Post-Mughal quest, the little Post-Mughal that could, you will unlock the title Postmaster. There are a couple of fishing titles you can get as well. To unlock the fishing quest, the Beast of Brewer's Beacon, you need a level 50 fisher and have completed the level 50 fishing job quest. So long, and thanks for all the fish. Speak to Sisipu in Limsa Lominsa's lower decks, and by completing this quest, you will get the title Ambitious Angler. If you want to go even further, completing this quest proceeds to Feast of Famine, which Wawalago will hand out. Completing this monster of fishing quest grants the title of Dragon's Deep. Now for the unique and glamour gear. First, after defeating Titan in the main scenario quest, Lord of Crags, return to Upper La Nucia and speak to Rukusa Farusa to do the quest The Monster of Bronze Lake. By finishing this quest, you'll unlock Rukusa Farusa's second quest, The Adventure of the Fainting Goldsmith. Not only does this quest grant you the unique Meteor Survivor's Ring, which grants you increased soulbound gain, but it also affects dialogue in a fan-favorite featured quest. So, I recommend doing it as soon as you can. Back to the Post-Mughal quests. Eventually you'll receive the quest Thanks for Your Support, which grants you the glamour item, the Star Spangled Sublinger. By completing the Post-Mughal questline with the final quest, The Little Post-Mughal That Could, you'll receive your very own Post-Mughal cap. For the very cool and ultra-edgy Sable Death Mask, you need to first complete all of the A Realm Reborn Beastmen tribe quests, meaning the Ixal, the Sylphs, Amulja, the Kobolds, and the Sahagins. Once their questlines have been completed, return to your respective Grand Company. Speak to Mio for the Mortal Flames, Scarlet for the Twin Adder, or Chotret for the Maelstrom to do the quest Call of the Wild. This will begin a lengthy quest chain ending with the quest Friends Forever, which will reward you with the Sable Death Mask and the title The Negotiator. Moving on to the Triple Triad quests. While no side quest gives you card rewards, some quests are needed to make the NPCs become available as Triple Triad opponents. Though, many quests you just need to accept, you don't need to complete them. In Central Shroud, by accepting Marcede's Fungal Frolic makes her become available for Triple Triad matches. In East Shroud, by speaking to Parolna and accepting Swine Phobia makes him become available. In Easter Thalan, speak to Helmhart and accept his quest Hair Club for Hire to unlock him as an opponent. In Western Thalalan, speak to the Bestest Brassblade Fufulupa to accept his quest By the Toe, unlocking him. In Lower La Nacia, to unlock Mimi Doa, you must first complete the level 42 main scenario quest History Repeating, then accept his quest Constant Cravings. To unlock Hab in Southern Thalaland as an opponent, you must complete his aforementioned quest Zombies Are People Too. Kinthoda in Mordona requires that you complete the Crystal Tower raid quests, ending with the Light of Hope. Then complete her quests, Moon Silver and Me, and of Errant Epistles. The next two NPCs are a bit different. Both are located in the upper decks of Limsa Lominsa. For O Kalkaya, you must complete her quest Soothing the Savage Siren, and for Mordin, you must complete his quest License to Read. But neither will become available for matches until you complete the Heavens Ward level 60 featured quest Storming the Hull. Also, on a special note, to unlock Yayake in Ul'dah in the Steppes of Nald, you need to accept her featured quest So You Want to Be a Thaumaturge. While technically not a side quest, I still figured it fits. The next quests are purely to help crafters complete their level 50 job quests. For those of you who don't know, Many of the Disciple of Hand level 50 job quests require you to meld a specific materia onto equipment to complete it. If you don't have it, don't want to purchase it off the market board, or if you're a trial player and you can't use the market board, here are some quests that can award you the materia you need. First is a featured quest that involves you unlocking the Odin Trial. It becomes available after completing the main scenario quest, the Black Wolf's Ultimatum. Go to the Waking Sands and speak to Urianger to accept the quest Primal Fear. By doing this quest chain, you'll eventually get to the quest All You Wanted to Know About Odin, which rewards you with a choice of Savage A Materia 3 for the Carpenter's quest, Savage Might Materia 3 for the Blacksmiths, Heaven's Eye Materia 3 for Armorers, or Quick Tongue Materia 3 for Alchemists. Carpenter, Blacksmiths, and Armorers have another quest option by doing the level 44 Mordona quest, Passing the Smell Test, by speaking to Agenbold. Goldsmiths need Piety Materia 3 for their quest. They can get one by doing the level 44 quest Crazy About Crystals. It's located through the NPC Napa Tayun in Mordona. Finally, a tip for new players. All seasonal events will be marked as a yellow side quest, so don't let these pass you by mistake. And those are A Realm Reborn side quests that are actually worth doing. What do you think? Did you know all these quests? Will you do any of them? Did I miss a side quest that you think is worth doing? Write a comment below. Also, for the most important side quest, all you need to do is click the like and sub button. And I'll see you in the world of tomorrow.